Now we come to the business end of the Rotax Max Golden Trophy for 2024. Here is your grid for the Mini and the Mini Rookie final. So, Leo Livings will start from pole position. Alfie Mayer will be alongside on the front row. Arthur Farrow and Tristan Abeels will round out row number 2. Julian Dummer and Marc-André Quesada will be on row 3. Mick Klinkers and then Von Melik will be on row 4. There is a driver running a little bit slowly coming out of turn 4 and has come to a stop. So we could have one driver withdrawing before the race has even gotten started, I'm afraid. So then we have Ryan Rampadarath and Dimitar Lazarov. The driver, I think, was, well, it might have been the 154 of Matthias Verreken. It's the 104, actually, that has come to a stop, and that is MK Motorsports, Marc-André Quesada from France. That is a disaster for the outside of row number 3. So Ryan Rampadarath and Dimitar Lazarov will round at the top 10. Leon Herbos and Connor Halfer. Row 6, Jeff Verbeek, Matthias Verreken. Row 7, Austin Oman and Can Osler. Row 8, row 9, Klaus Hans and Noah Stehadder. Row 10, completing the top 20, Albert Farrow and Dean Habits with Mikael Kumas and Riley Murrow, who starts from effectively 22nd, but now that becomes 21st, based on the sudden technical retirement of Marc-André Quesada off of turn 5. A real shame for the youngster for MK Motorsport, who have run the likes of Elia Papacina, Baz Lammers in recent times. Of course, Elia concluding his senior Rotax career after this season's grand finals. It took place at Sarno, celebrating 25 years, 25 years of the grand finals. Of course, we've had 24. 25 will be next year in the second week of December at the Bahrain International Karting Circuit. But it is going to be Leo Livings and Alfie Mayer on the front row of the grid. So you have KR Sport, you have Sam Pollitt Racing, you also have Dan Holland Racing, Dams Racing, amongst others. But one gap is going to be showing one driver missing, Marc-André Quesada from the outside of row number 3. And good afternoon to Ollie Yonkers and the family watching along. I'm sure you guys are all keeping well. Davey's been hitting the headlines in local news, I see, especially with some kind of DJ career happening, I think, or music as we head towards the Christmas period. But the red lights are on the gantry. 10 minutes plus an additional lap to decide who will be our 2024 Golden Trophy champion here at Karting Genk. So who will join the likes of Matej Radenkovic, Mats van Rooyen and Albert Friend? We are literally 11 minutes away from finding out as it's lights out. We're underway in the final, and a good start from Leo Livings. Alfie Mayer trying to keep it to the outside of Arthur Farrow, who's gone to the inside, but Julian Dummer, the German on the Formula K. Oh, there's a bit of chaos at the background. One cart going up and down on the back axle, and the scramble for second. That's now won by Leo Livings. But there is one driver that has got through all of that has just transpired, as Alfie Mayer, I think, has just decided to do the old Danny Rick trick at turn 6, which is go as far to the outside of the corner as you can, line it up, point it straight, and hit the throttle hard. So we do have one driver that has stolen a march on the field, and it is it's an OTK kart. Now, I think, is that if that is Leon Herbos, that is effectively from 11th on the grid. One of the drivers runs wide, and now that is going to be a change. Leo Livings hits the front. Second, it is Riley Murrow has now gone from front to back in a lap, pretty much. But Leo Livings was quick to reassert himself. And this is now the case where points do not come into it. It's winner take all. And Riley Murrow has just shown that you can make it through around one lap at Karting Genk and get yourself into the lead. Incredible stuff. And now he's going for the lead again, up the inside of Livings at turn 8. And there is Julian Dummer from Germany waiting in the wings. And now Riley Murrow has got a slender lead, 3 to 4 kart lengths at best. What a fairy tale story this could be for the youngster from the United Kingdom. And Emerson McAndrew, Ewan on cue in chat. Hello, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Let's go, Arthur. So he's cheering on Arthur Farrow, who currently is right with Julian Dummer. So the winner will book their place at next year's Rotax Max Challenge International Trophy at Le Mans. And that takes place between the 15th to the 19th of July. Ken Osler looks to have retired, as I saw a Tony kart being pulled away from the marshal post off of turn number 7. Second place will pick up a free entry to a race of their choice for the 2025 B&L Karting Series season. And the driver finishing in third will either get, decided by electronic lottery, a new engine or a set of brand new tyres. So the top 3 covered by just under 9.5 tenths of a second as we go on to lap 4. 6.5 minutes remain. Dean Habits had made quite a lot of progress in the meantime. But Riley Murrow has done a top gear from the rear. Started last and now is leading on lap 4. And has, well, did go purple in sector 1. Arthur Farrow has just gone purple in sector 1 now. Julian Dummer is the fastest in the middle sector, and Alfie Mayer fastest in the final sector. And you can see that dry line now. We're really motoring. But the thing is, Riley Murrow has done, I think, probably one of the, if you wanted a Cinderella story, right, 111, mechanical black flag. Mikhail Kumas is going to be the third retiree from this mini and mini rookie final. And, well, would you believe this? In the meantime, Alfie Mayer has moved, well, has dropped down to 8th place. Austin Oman, in the meantime, is now up 9 spots from 15th on the grid and leads Mini Rookie. So effectively, for those wondering, if it is the fact that the Mini Rookie driver wins the ticket to the International Trophy, they will go as a Micromax driver and then would be a Mini Rookie driver for the race entry for B&L 2025. But we've still got just under half of this race to go. And Riley Murrow still continues to lead. 5-second time penalty, and it's gone to the race leader. Riley Murrow's fairy tale story has just been dealt more than a bump in the road. So I'm waiting for confirmation on whether that was forcing another driver off track. Possibility could be all 4 wheels out of the tram lines. That is a 5-second penalty. Could be causing a collision. But I will wait to find out and see how... well, that's going to affect everything in the fact that the person that is going to be the de facto leader is now Leo Livings. But you have to give credit where credit is due to Riley Murrow for getting himself into the race lead as early as lap 2. We're about to complete lap 6. And at the way things are standing, well, fastest lap of the race, Jeff Verbeek, who rounds out the top 5 behind Arthur Farrow. And Leo Livings does not want to finish behind Riley Morrow on the road. What he'll want to do is win it out on track. Riley Morrow, I'm sure, will have seen that and has just gone, well, that's my opportunity gone. But sometimes the drivers will not always be focused on the digital flag, but they may have seen it, or the mechanic there might be a signal, and the mechanic said to Riley Morrow, you've just been given that penalty. So down again into turn 10 we go. Fastest lap of the race, Jeff Verbeek, 1 minute 1.186. The Belgian for Bouvin Power now up 8 spots to P5. Now he's going to make it 4th as, Arthur Farrow. I'm not too sure what happened there, but that was uncharacteristic for the young man for Dan Holland Racing. And again, just you see the amounts of commitment from these young drivers, 10 to 13 years of age. For the Minimax drivers, for Minimax Rookie, it's 7 to 9 years of age. But Leo Livings is now just running his own race. He's now going to want to try and get through. He's going to pull to the inside and through at turn 7, lap 8. Leo Livings now gets through on Riley Morrow. Now, Riley Morrow, even if he finishes where he is right now, as things stand, would finish 5th. Based on a 5-second time penalty post-race. Leo Livings now has an opportunity, but here goes Jeff Verbeek. Oh, well, the same thing has just happened to Gillian Dummer. As soon as they've hit the wet stuff, why? Because they're running on slicks. They're running on slicks. That's why first you had Arthur Farrow, then you had Gillian Dummer. And you know what? Jeff Verbeek is not done yet. Verbeek now makes it a 3-kart race at the front end of the field and has been putting in fastest lap after fastest lap. So we come down to the final minute of the last race for Mini and Mini Rookie. And at the moment, well, Leo Livings on course to become the 4th different Minimax winner. And Austin Oman will effectively become the first driver as a Mini Rookie to take the Golden Trophy top honour. We now come down to our penultimate lap of this race. Lap 9 completed, 2 to go. Livings leading by next to nothing. 2/10 cover the top 3. But Livings now finding a little bit more purchase. Pulls the slight gap over Riley Morrow, who in turn has done the same on Jeff Verbeek. As they head down towards turn number 7, the timer has expired. One more tour to go after this one. And it's all about this moment. You've done all the hard work through the heats and you've put it all on the line when it matters the most. This is a winner-take-all event when it comes down to each of the finals. As we come down to the last 1,500 metres of this first final out of 4 and up the inside. There you go, it's happened again. 3rd time in a row. And now Leo Livings and Jeff Verbeek go into battle for the final lap of the race. 0.4 of a second apart as they come across the line to start the 11th and final lap. Through into turn 5 for the last time goes the 177 of KR Sports. Leo Livings, the young man proud of his heritage of both from the United Kingdom and from the Ukraine. And I've just seen, they've just confirmed it, causing a collision is why Riley Morrow's fairy tale story came to a slight end and a bump in the road by causing a collision. Nevertheless, he's going to more than likely finish maybe in the top 3, but it's going to be the run to the line here. Jeff Verbeek winding things up out of the final corner And joining the list of winners, the Mini-Max winner in the Golden Trophy, Leo Livings, heads to Le Mans next July. And the fireworks ablaze on the start-finish line. Jeff Verbeek finishes 1 3/4 tenths behind. Riley Morrow finishes third on the road, was leading the race at the early point, but he drops to fifth, which means that Arthur Farrow provisionally rounds out your top three. So Leo Livings becomes the next name in the list, joining Matej Radenkovic, Mats van Rooyen. You can see how despondent Jeff Verbeek is. He knew it was so close. He's going to get an opportunity to come to one of the races for the B&L Karting Series in 2025. And Arthur Farrow, you're going to get the first lottery of the weekend, whether you get a set of tyres or a new engine. Julian Dummer takes fourth, head of Riley Morrow. Austin Aman, Connor Halfer, Ryan Rampadarath. Austin Aman wins for Mini Rookie. Ryan Rampadarath second in Mini Rookie. In eighth, head of Tren van Melk and Klaus Hans, who rounds out the top 10. Tristan Abeels rounds out the top three in Mini Rookie, provisionally ahead of Dimitar Lazarov. Mick Klinkers, Noah Stayhouder, Dayan Habits, Leon Herbos, and Albert Farrow round out the top. The 17 finishers. Alfie Mayer retires lap 9. Matthias Verreken, Mikael Kumas, and Can Osler out at stages in the race, with Mercantile Casada unfortunately unable to take the start.